FNCS play-ins for Major 2 has just concluded, and we have a bunch of big name teams that managed to qualify for the FNCS heats, especially probably one of the most stacked heats I think we're ever going to see in Fortnite's history. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into it. Now, I know I've been gone for a month. I just had a bunch of stuff behind the scenes I had to deal with, but I am here back recording this video. So please, you're gonna have to cut me some slack if there's some things that I missed throughout the time I was gone. But the one thing I did not miss is recording this video to tell you that Dozier and Eshu came out on top in the FNCS heats in the play-ins today. Gained 1,008 points, winning 6 out of their 20 matches, and gained 245 total eliminations. This team put on an absolute clinic of a show today. Just to count on some of their placements today, they got a 19 elimination win, 19 elimination second, 14 elimination win, 17 elimination second, 14 elimination fifth, 21 elimination win, 22 elimination win, 21 elimination win, 19 elimination fourth, 21 elimination win, and then 22 elimination fourth. So this team was absolutely putting on a clinic of a show throughout the play-ins. So I'm not really too surprised to see them qualify to grand finals. It will be a very big surprise if they manage to not. And I'm going to be making a whole separate video breaking down their gameplay on my second channel.
Link in the description.
I am going to be expecting some very big things in them. In second place, we have Aviv and Veer in game 1,084 points, winning 6 out of their 21 matches with 210 eliminations. Now, this is actually one of the more newer teams in Fortnite. Originally, it was actually Liam and Veer, and then Veer ended up dropping Liam for Aviv, and it seems to be working out for them. They got a 16 elimination win, a 20 elimination win, 13 elimination 6, 13 elimination win, 18 elimination win, 12 elimination 5th, 17 elimination 2nd, 21 elimination win. And yeah, they just absolutely dominated today, so not really too surprised to see them. The same thing could go with Pierbot and Poyo. Gained 1,016 points, 4 out of the 20 matches. They ended up getting a win, 280 elims, which I believe is the most elims throughout the entirety of this tournament. Going over some of their placements, is the typical Pierbot Poyo fashion that you've been expecting. 26 elimination win, 31 elimination win, 30 elimination win, 38 elimination second, and then 30 elimination win. That was just based off the first day. Second day, like they had they kind of speed ran through most of the games. However, still a very solid performance for Pierre and Poyo. In fourth place, we have Clicks and Rapid, getting 1,013 points, winning 3 out of their 22 matches, 243 total eliminations, getting a 19 elimination win, 18 elimination win, 16 elimination 6th, 19 elimination 3rd, 19 elimination 7th, and yeah, the 30 elimination win as well, which I think is like the second highest elimination winning game that we had. So very good stuff from Clicks and Rapid. Just going over the rest of the top 10. In 5th place, we have Chris and Drew. 6th place, we have Josh and Yamzo. 7th place, we have Void and Magma. 8th place, we have Shao and Virgo. 9th place, we have Buka and Braids. Super cool to see Buka still qualifying for FNCS even after all this time later. We all know they just recently qualified for EWC land, so I'm really excited to see how him and Braids play out in the heat stage. And then 10th place, we have Bucky and Cam. Going over some of the rest of the teams, we got 11th place of Yuz and Sharkman, 12th place of Fanayan and Moneymaker. Yes, Moneymaker is going to be playing on NA for FNCS this season, so it's going to be pretty interesting, not gonna lie. 13th place, we have Muzz and Rise, another one of our brand new duos. Now, this team I am still a little iffy on because if you guys don't remember, Muzz and Rise used to play trios back in the day, and then they had like this whole argument and beef going on between them, with Muzz calling for LAN and Rise didn't, and Muzz and Rise were like going back and forth with each other on Twitter. So it is kind of interesting. I don't really know how much this is gonna affect their placement, so I am hoping to see some good things from them. 15th place we have Kanata Sphinx, 16th we have Hicks and Curve, 17th we have Acorn and Bolts, 18th we have Ritual and Cold, 22nd place we have Reet and Cooper, 25th place we have Jargu and Carillion, 28th we have Creon and Dragon. Right under them at 29th we have Queasy and Victor V, another one of our brand new duos. Javi and Diminish finish in 36th place. Aegis and Venom managed to finish in 40th place, getting 681 points, only winning 1 out of their 22 games. However, they actually almost finished with 200 elims, getting 195. Miro actually decided to play this tournament with none other than Mason, and he got in 634 points. They did win 8 matches today, but they were pretty consistent overall, not really getting too high elimination games, but however they still managed to get the job done. If you guys are wondering where Liam finished, he finished in 86th place with Jace, getting 625 points, 1 out of 22 game wins, and then 104 eliminations. The team that managed to finish second place in the Cash Cup Finals last week in 613th place of visuals and threats, 3 out of 22 match game wins, and then 101 eliminations. To my surprise, Zen is still playing comp, and he played this with paper, getting 610 points, getting 92 total eliminations. Oliver, OG, and X-Spawn getting 575 points. And I think that is it for all of the big name teams that managed to qualify, and we didn't really have that many big name teams that failed to qualify, other than in 556th place was Enough and Salt. Now this is very unfortunate to them. They should be playing so much better than this. I'm not really sure what happened today. However, they were this close by qualifying. I already know they're going to be looking for 6 separate cheaters to get banned in this tournament. However, 6 cheaters in a top 150 format is very unlikely, so I don't really know how likely that is. Now, I usually don't talk about West on this channel, but I feel like for the one time I just have to, because in 95th place on West we have none other than Lacey and Ark. Yes, Ark managed to finally get Lacey into Heats after him playing pretty much all of day 2 as a solo, so huge shout out to them. So I thought I would just mention that. So I am on my phone right now. I'll put my phone screen right here so you guys can see, because my whole computer is not set up yet, so you're gonna have to cut me some slack. However, we do have a couple of big name teams in Heat 1. This is the Heat 1 drop map, by the way, and there isn't too crazy. I looked around on it earlier today. It's not too crazy. There are some big name teams in here, like Jargu and Carillion getting a fully uncon sinister strip. We have Muzz and Rise getting contested at the Rock Split, so very interesting right there. I believe yeah, Dozier and Eshu are fully uncontested. We had Samia and Jack getting a fully on-con split for the Mythic Pixel. Probably one of the biggest off-spawn fights is going to be Ritual and Cole versus Stinker and SRG Jack. No, Jack's, my bad. However, earlier like a couple days ago, Dinker actually has his name as DMA Dinker, so definitely interesting name choice there, I will say so myself. We have Eoxy and Jojo Fishy, Clixie and Aiden, let's see, Josh and Yamzo, I completely forgot about them. They are in Heat 1, landing at Walking Land. Visuals and threats are getting this split right here, fully uncontested. And we quite literally have 3 separate teams getting Sanctuary. Very interesting choice of a drop spot. I almost completely forgot to mention both Javi and Minish getting Frosty Flats fully uncontested, and then Moneymaker and Fanayan right next to them for their split fully on con. If I had to pick 5 winners, because if you guys don't know how heats work, you either need to be the 5 teams to manage to get a win, or the top 10 teams to not get a win. So basically, top 15 qualifies you to grand finals. And if I had to pick my top 5, just a raw draft on my top 5. Obviously, I'm going Ritual and Cold. I feel like Moneymaker and Finea is not a bad choice either. I'm gonna say Javi in a minute. No, I'm gonna say Ritual, Cold, Moneymaker, Finea, Javi and Minish, Josh and Yamzo, of course, and let's see if we can find one more. You know what? Give us the winners. Let's get Dozier and SU in here as well. So those are my top 5 like raw draft winners going into Heat 1. Now this right here is Heat number 2, and it's definitely a lot easier than Heat number 1 because you have teams like Queasy and Victor V, Liam and Jace. What other teams? We have Tyler and Curly, who are actually supposed to con Muzz and Rise at the Rock Split in grand finals, so very good. It's gonna be very interesting to see how that goes. We have Aviv and Veer. Oh my god. Aviv and Veer getting a fully uncontested North Bellwood Boulevard. And then Noxie and Dash getting the south side of it. We have Oliver, OG, X-Poly getting the Moneymaker split. Acorn Bolts getting full Frosty Flats uncontested. Don't know how I managed to forget Shao and Virgo in the Heat number 2 as well. Unfortunately, we are going to be having Mason and Miro getting contested at this split, but up against Northern and Kaplier. I don't really know how to say that name. I do still think Miro has a pretty high chance to qualify for grand finals in Heat 2 since this is the easiest heat. We literally have 4 separate teams conning Walking Land for some reason. Zeke and Taki are getting contested. Chris and Drew are getting triple con at Sinister Strip, so not really expecting too much from this team. So if I had to pick my top teams to get a win, it obviously has to be Shao and Virgo. Acorn Bulls have to get a win. Next, I'm gonna go with Liam and Jace as well. Aviv and Veer, and not too sure here. Oh yeah, and Queasy and Victor V. I don't know how I almost forgot about them, but yeah, those are the 5 teams to get a win in Heat number 2. Yeah, this heat is definitely one of the least stacked heats. However, when we get to Heat 3, I literally just clicked on it. We are going to see a lot of our top of the top name teams, such as Higgs and Curve, Korea on Dragon, Kanata and Sphinx. What else? Reed and Cooper getting triple con at Walking Land. Booga and Braze fully uncontested. What else? Clicks and Rapid. Let me just go through here. Probably the biggest off-spawn fight, Pierbot and Poyo versus Agers and Benno. Bucky and Cam are also getting contested by Tragics and Belongo over at Heatwave Harbor. Like, the list keeps going. We literally have King and Craze, Skills and Kykson. Like, this is quite literally the heat of death right here. So if I had to pick my top 5, I'll probably have to go with Kanata and Sphinx. Kanata is always usually the one to get a win in this, so I am expecting some good things from Sphinx specifically. Higgs and Curve, I'm also expecting to get a win. By the way, this is not in any order, by the way, because that's literally impossible to predict. These are just teams I'm predicting to get a win in the heats. I am expecting King and Craze to also get a win in heats. This is one of our globals, Belgium land qual teams, so I am expecting good things from them. Booga and Braze, I am also predicted to get a win in the heats. I think that is 4, so I need to find one more team. By the way, I'm not picking Clicks and Higgs because Clicks and Higgs are no, what the Clicks and Rapid, my bad. They're not usually known to get a win in heats, Clicks especially. So that's why I'm not gonna pick them. I'm also not really gonna pick Pierre or a Venno for this, mainly because they are contested each other. So it's definitely gonna be interesting. You know what? Just give me Skills and Kykson. Let's see them qualify for grand finals, shall we? Anyways, that's it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.